What is up, guys? Welcome back. TBG's SuperStore, both now live. We're going to go through those briefly. Tomorrow, I'm going to go over kind of a strategy guide and stuff, but today we're just going to look at it real quick. I'm going to give you a couple things that you should keep your eye on, because there are a few things that I hope are changed before TBGs start, and I'm kind of cautious to even start a TBG just in case this actually happens in the middle of it and you kind of get screwed towards the end. But y'all have to let me know what you think about this new edition. What do you think about the SuperStore? What do you think about the TBGs? Obviously, both of those things are a good thing because they are things in the game that do give players more opportunities to get better cards, and that's always a good thing. We also got that Dirk Nowitzki Court Domination event preview live, although you can't see the cards since the screens are covered. But we do already know who's going to be in it. We already know the Ruby. We already know the event card, so that's really no big deal. I guess first, let's jump into TBGs. Check out the different menus. If you look down there at the bottom, the social tab where we found the recruit and the scout button previously, and that's pretty much all that there was there before. We now have the TBG menu, which you have the option, 2 teams, just like in WWE SuperCard. It is broken down into 2 separate teams, maximum 10 players per team. There's 20 total players that can be on your team, and so you need 8 in each of them to start. You don't need to have both of them filled to start one. You can start one and not the other. One can be only 8. All you need is 8 total members on your team, and you could just do 1 TBG at a time. Not even worry about the second group. But here's an option. There is still the recruit button. There still is the scout button down there. If you look at your initial team info, where it has all of your teammates and all of the people that are on the teams with their deck tier, if you go over here to your deck, you can see which players have the team cards in there already. And one thing to note, you have to log on into the game in order for your team cards to register. So if you're on my team and you still haven't logged on, you need to get your butt online right now so this team card register for in here. And so as you see, you can scroll through, kind of see which of your teammates have which cards in there, and you can let me just make sure you can do this because I haven't checked yet. But you can swap them out just like in WWE, so it doesn't necessarily have to be your best cards in there. I mean, you do want your best cards in there, but particular situations you will want to switch them out from time to time just when team events come. We'll get into that if that ever comes to be a thing in the game. View stats, same menu as WWE as well. This is for the total team, how many total battles your team has done, average points, maximum amount of points is going to be 15,000. And so it gives you your average points, highest global rank, current global rank, total wins, total losses, etc., top point contributors, etc. So basically the same exact menu that you have in WWE. Now looking at when you join a team, now you can pick either team 1, team 2. You need at least 8 members to do a TBG, and like I said before, tomorrow we will do a strategy guide. So depending on whether you have 8 members, 9 members, or 10 members, there is a basic way to do your attacks and a basic way to do your team strat. I will go over that, but this little button right here where it says leave group, that will be the join group button, so you can do that, and only generals and owners can start the battle. So for those of you that are trying to start it that aren't an owner or a general, you won't be able to do that. Looking at rewards, this is one of the questions that I had, because if you click the rewards right here, it says it contains one of the following based on your top 8. Now in WWE, it is not like this. It is based on your total team deck. So that's why it's important for your team to have really good cards, because in WWE and how it should be, I mean, this is a team event, so it should be based on team cards. And so your team deck should be based on that. Now looking down here at the bottom, you see team reward tier. Right now it just shows Ruby Plus, but that's because we have a lot of members that still have not logged into the game and had their team cards registered. So once you get all of your members in there, your team deck should go up. But as of right now, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even show that it matters. It shows that it's based solely on only your top 8. And that definitely needs to be changed. So NBA SuperCard, Cat Daddy, Cool Hoss, whoever, if you're watching this video and somebody ever sees this video, this has to be changed. There's got to be a glitch. I would hope that it's a glitch and will be changed, because that doesn't incentivize lower tier players to ever play TBG, right? One of the benefits of playing TBG is not only helping your team to get better cards, but what's the point of having good cards in your team deck? I mean, there's no team events. Yeah, I don't know. That definitely needs to be changed. And then as far as super coins go, this is our only method to get super coins right now. It shows 1,500 right there, the 550. So even though it says example rewards, I'm going to assume that the 1,500 is part of the main pack, even though it doesn't show that it contains that. It only shows 550. But I'm assuming that it's this pack plus 550, which has the 1,500 in there. So 2,050 super coins. That's what I'm assuming. That's what I'm going to assume, even though there's no spot that says 1,500 except in the example rewards. Now keep in mind, this is only if you win the TBG is when you get the platinum pack. If you lose the TBG and your total team gets above 10,000, max perfect score, where the attacks are done perfectly and the total perfect score is going to be 15,000. And so you have plenty of extra points in order to be able to get more than 10,000. And then again, based on your top 8, which is not how it should be, you could still get an AMI card in there and then 2 of the lower tier cards. And then your rewards are going to drop. Your rewards are going to drop based on how many team points your total team scores. So if you end up losing your TBG, your team needs to get at least 10,000 points. If you can't get 10,000 points and you're losing your TBGs, y'all shouldn't be doing TBGs. I mean, unless you're just trying to skate through it and not really do it, which, I mean, a lot of people do that in WWE SuperCard. And then, of course, there is the menu on your home screen that you can get to by scrolling over from the court domination side. Just scroll all the way over to the right. It's going to have your 2 groups. Right now, again, it still shows that we have 9 people in one group, 1 person in another group. Total 10 people have logged in. And so we're still missing a bunch, but we could start the battle right now with this. But I am still a little bit weary of this team reward tier. Makes me think that it's just a glitch because, again, like in WWE SuperCard, it's based on your team, not your personal. And so if we were to start a TBG right now and then in the next, I don't know, couple hours or whatever, and they change it, then our top tier rewards are only going to be ruby tiers, since we have people that still haven't logged in yet, which kind of makes me scared. So be wary of that if you are jumping on and you are starting your team battles now and you still haven't had people log in yet. That could change, but who knows? I sent him a tweet and said, you know, this needs to be fixed, obviously, but I don't know whether or not they'll respond, whether or not it'll be fixed. Who really knows? Now let's go over here and look at your SuperStore down here at the bottom right, where it has a store. Up at the top, you have your SuperStore little icon tab. Pack prices, if you play WWE, pack prices are exactly the same. Pretty much is exactly the same. Same format, same packs, same pretty much everything. Same prices. Unfortunately, same prices. Now, over there, we have multiple ways of getting super coins. Here, we only have TBGs. And if you do a TBG and you win your TBG, according to what I assume, you're only going to get 2,050 super coins. Which, being that that's the only method of getting super coins, it's going to take a long time to save up. Because 24 hours to prep for your TBG, 24 hours for attack, 12 hours for cooldown. You're only looking at maximum, sometimes 3 TBGs a week, 2,000 a TBG, 6,000 coins a week. And the top pack is Pau Gasol, one specific ruby card, just a ruby, 15,000, which means it's going to take 2.5 weeks just to get enough for a ruby, which is the tier below. It's a really long time. And so for those of you that are playing TBGs right now, unless of course you are bottom tier, emerald tier, and you're getting 2,000, save your super coins. There is no reason to spend anything in here. These platinum packs up here at the top, I can tell you from experience, it doesn't have the percentage odds. But if we base it on WWE SuperCard, the platinum packs, gold packs, silver packs, none of those are ever worth it. Don't ever buy them. Yeah, not worth it. But we can't see the odds, so I don't know if they're the same or they're different. But at least in WWE SuperCard, it is not worth getting those sort of packs. It's not worth getting any of these packs, to be honest with you. Unless, of course, you want some of these special cards. Those are nice to do. I like these special cards. The ones that have these in here, those are cool. 7,000. These emeralds, those are nice. If you're a collector, want those types of things, those are probably worth it if you want to do those. But that's the SuperStore. That is TBG's. Pretty much a brief rundown. We're not going to get into too much in depth of the TBGs. That, like I said, tomorrow we'll do like a strategy guide. How you should do your attacks, how you should organize your team, how you should tell people to attack, because you're going to have 5 attacks and you're only going to be able to attack 3 different people at 5 attacks each, 15 total attacks for each single person. And so you're going to want to organize it where only certain people attack certain players or certain opponents so you could get a maximum score. And so we will go over that tomorrow. But that's going to be it. That's going to be the rundown. We got Dirk Nowitzki starting tomorrow. Hopefully some of this stuff gets fixed and people log in. Y'all have to let me know what you think. But yeah. Until then, guys, I'm glad this stuff is added. Hopefully this means that PvP is coming. We need PvP. We need another way to get super coins. Because just doing TBGs, getting 2,000 every 2.5 days is going to take a long time to get anything that's even worth getting in the SuperStore. So I would just recommend saving them. Don't buy anything yet. Wait till more things come out. That way you'll have plenty of super coins to, yeah. So, yeah. Enjoy your TBGs. Good luck, everybody. Good luck in the event. We will be streaming this weekend, of course. And look out for the video tomorrow. I will see y'all then. Y'all take it easy. I'm out. Peace.